Hi, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good morning. It's gonna be another hot one, I think, guys. I'm waiting to get done with this heat wave. It's just infernal. I know, but okay. Well, we're gonna read from the Urantia book, but first I'm gonna start with a little bit from Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey. Today is June 9th, and the reading today is by Gerard Manley Hopkins, who was a British poet who lived in the 1800s. He was also a Jesuit priest. Gerard Manley Hopkins lived from 1844 to 1889, produced several works, and was a Jesuit priest as well as short life. Didn't reach his 45th birthday, but nonetheless, published author. Okay, so let's read this. Okay, what would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left. Oh, let them be left, wildness and wet. Long live the weeds and the wilderness yet. I'm going to read that again because now I'm appreciating the poet, the rhyming, the resonance here a little bit more. What would the world be once bereft of wet and wildness? Let them be left. Oh, let them be left, wildness and wet. Long live the weeds and wilderness yet. That's very resonant. And for a environmentalist, there you have your wonderful environmentalist prayer. And please, yes, all of this heat in the beginning of June is uncharacteristic of our planet's. It's a departure from the climate of this area of the world. So it's very concerning to me. It's like, wake up, people, all you climate deniers here, climate change deniers, come on board with this here. And it's worse in the southwest. They don't have any water. People are going to be just leaving there because there's no water. And here the forest is being chopped down in the Amazon. The Mississippi is going to be the new Amazon, the new rainforest here in the next couple hundred years. The planet needs a rainforest. I think we're it. I think this is it. This is going to be the rainforest right here. Because we're seeing this, I think, increase in humidity and precip, I think. I don't know. That's just theory, I undocumented. That's just me spitballing, but I like to do that. I can do that. Every human mind is entitled to conjecture. Okay, so we're going to read from the Urantia book. You know what? I'm going to start by, I think, redacting a little bit of what I talked about yesterday about how I think that humans partake in this this eternal sun circuit. I kind of, maybe not, because it says that we have all that have origins, all sons of God who take origin in the persons of the paradise deities. Okay, so that's the three. And I think we have indirect origin, but I think they might be talking about direct origin. So I think that circuit is probably reserved for paradise son. That's paradise sons of God. Okay, so that's maybe probably not us, because we are sons of God. We're children of God, but we're not directly. We don't directly come from the Father, the Trinity, right? So we're one step removed from that. Okay, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I think that's true. Okay, so anyway, big deal. I know, big deal. Okay, we're important. We're really very important to God. Yeah, but we have our own little cup to fill, and no matter who you are, the most important thing is that you make the most of that, not how big your cup happens to be, right? Um, whatever my role in this existence, whatever God chooses for me to be, the more accurately I'm able to fulfill that purpose, the more perfect I become. I was probably never meant to be a creator son, and that's okay with me. That's got to be okay with me. All right. So there's some things that Jesus will be privy to, that we'll know about, that I'm not meant to know about, and that's okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead to paper 7, relation of the eternal Son to the universe, and we're on part 7 as well. Lucky number 7 today, guys. The supreme revelation of the Father. Okay, and this is the last section of paper 7. Then we'll be on to paper 8. Okay, hooray. Okay, the eternal Son is a complete, exclusive, universal, and final revelation of the Spirit and the personality of the universal Father. All knowledge of and information concerning the Father must come from the eternal Son and his paradise sons. The eternal Son is from eternity and is holy and without spiritual qualification, one with the Father. Okay. In divine personality, they are coordinate. In spiritual nature, they are equal. In divinity, they are identical. The character of God could not possibly be intrinsically improved upon in the person of the Son. For the Divine Father is infinitely perfect, but that character and personality are amplified by divestment of the non-personal and non-spiritual for revelation to creature beings. The first source and center is much more than a personality, but all of the spirit qualities of the Father personality is the first, but all of the spirit qualities of the Father personality of the first source and center are spiritually present in the absolute personality of the eternal Son. Okay, and I think this goes back to, the Father didn't really lose or gain any personal characteristics, any experience or anything from creating this eternal Son. Okay, what he gained is this being able to reveal his own nature. So this is a mechanism. It's like a mirror. Okay, so they reflect each other back and forth. The image of the eternal Son and the universal Father, so they can see each other. Okay, and then they decided together to create the infinite Spirit, by which means, so the infinite Spirit would be all that is required, everything that is needed for them to be known together. So for the means for us to know the Father and the Son are inherent in the Spirit. So that's what's shed on us. So us seeing them, everything that allows us to do that is in the Spirit. Okay? So they see each other and we see them. So and this trinitization, this creation of the spiritual Son was necessary, not for the improvement or for the nature of the Father to be improved, or it didn't add anything to the quality of God, but it added the ability for the nature of God to be revealed to to everyone, to all of us. Okay. First, they are revealed to each other, and then through that, all through the Spirit, all is revealed to us. Or it's the potential for us to know the Father. So we have the mental and spiritual equipment needed to reflect that divinity back upon the Father and the Son through the Spirit. That's kind of the way I understand it. Okay, but again, okay, if anybody has any argument with me, I'm totally open. I can be enlightened. I'm not perfect by any means. I don't have any. I'm just trying to advance my own understanding. Okay, so the revelation. This section is titled "The Revelation of the Supreme Revelation of the Father." So that's enabled through this creation of the Eternal Son. The primal Son and his sons are engaged in making a universal revelation of the spiritual and personal nature of the Father to all creation. So that's really what I talked about, what I was just saying. So that's kind of the job of the Eternal Son and the Paradise Sons. And while the nature of the Father, it's like they're alike but different orientation, so that the Father's orientation is inward, this orientation of the Son is outward, projected toward, and that's the task, is to reveal the nature of the Father to all of the mortal beings. Right. In the central universe, the super universes, the local universes, or on the inhabited planets, it is a Paradise Son who reveals the universal Father to men and angels. Because it's said that if you've seen the Son, the Paradise Son, because Jesus said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father, the Spirit of the Father. Not the physical. We get so attached to physical appearance. So if Jesus was white, then God must be white. All this kind of ridiculous stuff. It's the spiritual countenance of the Son is identical to the Father. The love and this perfect attitude of, love and humility and just self-acceptance and acceptance of everything. That's what's revealed through the Son, to us through the Son. Okay, and Jesus embodied that in this perfect way, this completely balanced, unflappable, just yeah. I don't know, I can't get my head around it. So just this all wise, calm, happy, loving being. Okay. The Eternal Son and his sons reveal the avenue of creature approach to the universal Father. Yes. So Jesus said, follow me. This is the way. This is how you approach the Father. Follow me. And even we of high origin understand the Father much more fully as we study the revelation of his character and personality in the Eternal Son and in the sons of the Eternal Son. So even these angels, they're looking to the lives and experiences of Jesus and other creator sons for their own understanding of the Father, which is awesome, which is so cool. Like we're in, the same. Okay. The Father comes down to you as a personality only through the divine sons of the eternal Son. And you attain the Father by this same living way. You ascend to the Father by the guidance of this group of divine sons. And this remains true, notwithstanding that your very personality is a direct bestowal of the universal Father. In all these widespread activities of the far-flung spiritual administration of the eternal Son, do not forget that the Son is a person just as truly and actually as the Father is a person. That was amazing to me. Yep. Okay. Because I'd previously thought of God as the Tao, the yin and yang. Well, the yin and yang is great. That's the way. You can't say that the yin cares about me or the yang cares about me. And I didn't even know that's what I was hungry for until I found that here. Okay, indeed, to beings of the one-time human order, the eternal Son will be more easy to approach than the universal Father. Yep, because we approach the Spirit first, and then the Son, and then the Father. Just like those three rings: the Spirit, the Son, the Father. Yep. Okay. In the progress of the pilgrims of time through the circuits of Havana, you will be competent to attain the Son long before you are prepared to discern the Father. Okay? That's part of our journey. That's okay. It's an exciting journey. More of the character and merciful nature of the eternal Son of Mercy you should comprehend as you meditate on the revelation of these divine attributes, which was made in loving service by your own Creator Son, one time Son of Man on earth, now the exalted sovereign of your local universe, the Son of Man and the Son of God. This is indited by a divine counselor assigned to formulate this statement depicting the eternal Son of Paradise. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you for joining me on that. Okay, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be paper 8. All right, bye.